And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
看星星喽！如果旁边有塞巴斯蒂安就更好了。冷哦。
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
可以不要吗？不是，大哥。
I can adjust that for you.
No, no, bring it into focus on your own.
不是这位黑人小哥怎么办？天哪，这个 bug 我真的是哦。
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great
你没看到
stargazers
教
of
授
the
穿这么
past.
少吗？
Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
一副你们这些小屁孩懂屁呀、
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
哇，学霸发言。
Hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
谢谢你真好。我不能收下你的望远镜，我不能收下，无
I
功不
can't
受
do
禄。
that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have.
没有，
It's
没听
only
说
the
过。
pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
这个
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
哇，一边讲说啊，这是我的旧的望远镜，送你啦。其实是新的，就是这是我对你小小的心意。傲娇
A pristine night for stargazing.
啊，
Do not.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things
因为
celestial
我是乖宝
of
宝。
their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
我注意到你很排斥占卜学，为什么？就是这个是应该身为身为神学跟那个就是那个科学的那个驳论
Am I
嘛。
right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar.
哇，
The
真的。
other is mere lunacy.
天文台是什
You
么？
mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
啊，所以
Thank you,
没有
Professor.
没有
I
用就
look
对了
forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
好，来，哈密特，谢谢你送我的那个望远镜，我知道这是你小小的心
The
意。
perfect night for. Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
果然有所求。
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about?
哦，你要告
It
诉我
just
秘
so
密吗？
happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use
好。
it to find hidden constellations.
很好。看你需要有人帮忙找到他吗？看样子望远镜的事情没有这么简单喽。哇，刁他一下好了。
I had a feeling there would be a catch
果
to
然
that
无功不
telescope.
受禄啊！
No, no. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But are you in? No
好
one
啦
from
好
the
啦，
Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than. Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
想到被他们宁愿被那个多奇石吐那个口水，我就觉得大家的性癖不一样呢。感觉很有趣，我来加入
No
吗？
need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
走。
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong.
哼，
We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
哇，你想约我出来
Happy
很
to
久
be
了
here.
呢。
It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
哇，又开始卡了，天啊，想多了，以
It's
为
not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are... Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
原来我是炮
If
灰
you're sure.
哦，在这里。
There's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
哦，原来这里是要用望远镜啊，难怪之前不能用。
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
嘿，是哦，要把它对准，是不是？这里这几颗星星把它对准，这样子。哦，天琴座。
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
哈，你说了算，你说了算。这个好嘲讽哦，我好喜欢。你说了
Whatever
算。
you say, I'll meet. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
好啦，你
That's
送我东
quite
西还是谢了。
Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know.
真的吗？教我
It's
几
all
句
in
啊
the？throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will
我
see
觉
you
得他刚刚
soon.
是在乱吹。来，为什么我们一定要约在晚上见面？我真是不懂你们哎。
Psst, over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I
啊
can，trust
这样就可以
Maggie.
信任了哦。
Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
为什么
Just
我现在
before I
对
came
谁
to
都可以说
Hogwarts.
出来？
In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And
对，
I
不要
will
再
have
多
more
问了。
questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
好，我们为什么不能直接去魔法部呢？
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
没有
Do you
用的
think。they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
哎呀，公家机关就这
You
样。
seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
好，
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as
看来
quiet
又
as
是一场硬仗
possible.
啊！
Hollow is here after all. Venite.
指
Oh,
指
nothing.
指是什么？守门职责怎么会丢在这？除非有偷猎者或是火灰蛇陪同，否则任何人禁止进入。从不速之客身上拿到的东西，大家要平分。在有人在来换班之前，严禁擅离职守。可是这里没有人啊。
This charm is stronger than I had thought. They do not want anyone getting in.
啊，
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
好，林送去看看，可以吗？
Arresto momentum.
娜娜到底有没有进来？娜娜到底有没有进来？然后要把它拉起来。哦，
I will be right up.
不是。好，算了，不想吐
I
槽
knew
了。
you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
明明我刚刚那几下，你明明就可以进来。
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
啊！坏蛋！
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
这样也行。
Blasted!
哇，我这样跑得
There's gotta be another way
比
to
我
get
教
up
条
to
的
the
人
roof.
还要慢。
Somewhere.
好 ，OK， 进剧情。
My wing. It's all right. There we
啊，你
go.
老婆你老公吗？
There you are.
刚好有2只。
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry!
Hurry！ 为什么这里不能骑扫帚？是有施法吗？刚刚叫你快点上马，你还不上？哇！ 不一样的上车方式啊！真是太了不起了，多姆庄里的生物。这里
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Past the high wing.
天啊，我到底是多兴奋啊！这啊哈哈真的是太好笑了。
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
这个破音。霍格华兹谷地。谢谢卡车 PPT。
How exciting!
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to
真
worry.
假？
I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix.
凤凰
Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me,
就不要
where did you
警察
meet
跟他们
these
是一码的啊
hippogriffs?。
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
OK 了，只要我不卡，怎样都好。看你怎么这么熟练？你不是第一次乘坐它吗？啊，新物品已解锁，这样不对哦。宠物不是物品哦。啊，这小碎步好可爱哦，卡利哥。嗨，你看到我的坐骑了吗？
I
哇，
have
你穿
learned of
模
a。wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together.
嗯，
Meet me at his home.
哦，好了。还有什么？
When
卫
you
斯
have
理
a。moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share.
Revelio.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
好，大家又都要来找我了，很忙呢。怎样啊？贝格教授又有何贵干呢？
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've
对，因为
ever
我是
seen,
主角。
and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
我在这儿。
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
很难说，我必须说很难说
He。seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rockwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
好好好。但你什么也没有看见
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
好。
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My
什么？
descendant?
原来是你
dark
孙子啊
wizard. I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
怎么你也要来啊？
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
好，
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found.
我这么大颗头，
Unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Bring me the child. 哇，这么明显，天哪！
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Revelio.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here.
他看起来很不想耶。
Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
这里是不是？
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
好，
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
我有资格先，哎，我有资格先知道更多情报。
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong
那
hands,
就告诉我啊。
we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
费格教授又要退场了啊！好 ，OK 啦，费格教授，我走了
I
啊。
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
好，拜拜。话说，我如果他这样子会这样子这样子走，那我们为什么一开始不先进来呢？